oh my gosh. I mean, this Mercury retrograde and all these other retrogrades, like joining it is a crazy storm right now. I mean, seriously. And the thing is, if you're going through it, let me tell you something. You are not alone. I have so many people that I'm talking to right now, like clients, friends. It's craziness, okay? I still have wig glue on my hand from putting my eyelashes on. I'm not even together enough here. So that's insane. Let me tell you, first of all, there's some weird stuff happening, okay? I looked today at like the astrology chart because I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I'm trying to figure out what's happening with all of us because we're all in it. But seriously, this Saturn-Neptune thing, like in Aries, both of those planets like retrograde, and they're basically conjunct. It's ugly. Thank you, Mary. It's crazy. I've already had cats that turned over water. I had a cat in the house throw up, a cat down here in my office throw up. So this is fun. So I want to talk to you about what we can do, because we have a new moon on Thursday. All right, we have a new moon in Leo that hits its peak on Thursday, and 3:11, let's just get the calendar out. 3:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is what it looks like, okay? This is some crazy stuff. So this new moon, you would think, oh my gosh, new moon in Leo. This should be super fun, right? It's not. I mean, new moon in Leo hits its peak at 3:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the thing is, like right now, as I am speaking, the moon is in Cancer, which is good. We have Jupiter in Cancer. We just have a lot of great stuff happening in Cancer right now. But when the moon moves into Leo, and by the way, the sun went into Leo today. So that's good because the sun rules Leo. We like that. But there's so many twists and turns that are happening astrologically. It's really, really challenging. It's challenging. So if you're feeling like you don't have enough of anything right now, and yeah, a lot of it is money, just because of the placements, the stuff that we're feeling, it's bad. It is. It's a tough time. It is. And I feel like everybody I have talked to this week is like feeling lack in some area of their life. So I do want to put out there a way to manifest, because it's a crappy time to manifest, like really until August, because Mercury goes direct August 11th. And even then, it's still going to be a little bit sketchy. I'm just telling you. So, right now we have Mars in Virgo. Super annoying. I gotta tell you, if you got a lot of Virgo placements, super annoying. It's unpleasant. It is. So, I want to tell you some of the things that I have, okay? Some of the stuff that we're going through, okay? The last time that Pluto was in Aquarius, we've talked about this, was in the late 1700s, okay? That's the last time Pluto was in Aquarius. The last time Uranus was, hang on just a second, I've got a list, and I'm trying to find, I'm trying to get the list to come up, because I have a real sweetheart of a cat here helping me. Yeah. Okay, and now I've got my phone going off. Hang on. Sorry. I hope y'all are doing good. I really do. I honestly don't even know if this has gone out, if this is live. I'm probably just talking to myself. Yeah, so that being said, the last time Pluto was in Aquarius was in the late 1700s. The last time Neptune was in Aries was in the 1850s, 60s, 70s, in that time frame. So that was during the American Civil War. Yeah. And Pluto in Aquarius was exactly when we were coming out of the American Revolution and a lot of changes were being made, you know. And so now, see, it's just, sorry, I'm just trying to pick up. Okay, so the thing is, what I'm seeing now is like a lot of like this crazy stuff happening. Uranus is in Gemini. Uranus has not been in Gemini since the 1940s during World War II. So I want you guys to look at all of that, like, challenging conflict. Okay? Challenging conflict of Uranus and Gemini. And if I'm not mistaken about my history here, Uranus was also in Gemini during the American Civil War. So Uranus and Gemini, Neptune in Aries, Pluto in Aquarius. This is not an easy time. Okay, I said this to one of my clients earlier today, and because it was brought up to me last week, this particular time here, a lot of people would be in a terrible position if it wasn't for technology. If we didn't have the technology that we do now, then we could be looking at another situation of like the Depression that was in our country in, like, you know, the 30s, 1929 to 1940. Is that when the Depression officially ended? 1939. I actually can't remember. But the thing is, it is a big deal. It is a big deal what's going on right now. This is not an easy time. And if we didn't have the technology that we do, things would be in a really ugly space, even uglier than what's going on. And I'm not saying that things aren't ugly, because I don't think any generation that is alive right now has really experienced this on a significant level. We may have, been around those that were like plagued, that had a really hard time during the Depression, but that's not in our awareness, right? So all of that to say, this is a hard time. We are having a hard time. So let's look at how we can bring in some luck. Let's look at how we can bring in some positivity and what we can do, because this is not the best time to manifest. I'm just going to tell you. I normally say we should manifest from the new moon to the full moon. We should absolutely do that. I truly don't know if anybody's commenting or not, because I'm not seeing any of my chats. Don't know what's going on with that, but whatever. Let's do that. Maybe if I change this. So anyway, that being said, I want us to focus and see how we can manifest in a positive way during a really storm. I mean, during like a really bad, challenging time, how can we bring in some positivity? How can we manifest stuff that we really need? I'm going to tell you right now, I've been burning candles today in this heat. Yeah. So I have some candles here. This is for money and this is for abundance. We're going to put those two together and we're going to bring in some money abundance for a bunch of people. So what I'm doing, These are really easy to find. You can find a light green candle and a dark green candle almost anywhere. If you're near a metaphysical bookstore, I highly recommend these candles. These particular ones are by Coventry Creations, and they are freaking awesome. But they're Reiki infused. They've, got all the stuff on them. But if you don't have that, go to the Dollar Tree. All right? Go to the Dollar Tree, get yourself some candles, and let's set some intentions for them. Okay? Green, dark green especially, represents money. It represents growth. The light green, the lighter green, represents abundance. So let's bring that in and put them together if this is what you're needing. If you need something else, pair it with the abundance candle. Maybe you need some protection. Let's pair a black candle with this light green candle. Okay? If you need some healing, been doing that for a few people too. I've got a couple of people that I've been doing healing for, and I put the purple candle with the light green candle. Let's bring in an abundance of that. Okay? So really, they keep messing with my stuff back here. So let's pair those together. Don't start burning them until Friday. Okay? So whatever you're needing an abundance of, put it with the light green candle. This is abundance. All right? Love, pink candle with the light green candle. Okay? Pink is love. This is all subjective. If you just need a whole litany of things, let's get a white candle. Let's get a white candle. Put it in a nice glass votive holder that you can also buy at the Dollar Tree, which I now understand is the $1.50 tree. So much fun. So, put it in a little candle jar. Put it in a mason jar. It doesn't matter. And right on the outside of that white candle, in the jar with a Sharpie, just right on the outside of that jar with the Sharpie, what it is that you need in that white candle. If you don't have a dark green candle, then put a white candle and put what you need on it. Put more than the amount of money that you need. Put in protection for you and your loved ones, your home, your animals, whatever it is. Healing, same thing. You need to heal your knee. You need to heal surgery that you've had. You need to heal your faith. I'd like to heal these hot flashes. That's what I'd like to heal. I don't know about anybody else, but that's what I'd like to heal. Yeah. Okay. So, back to, the candles. All right. So we've got these candles. This is wonderful. This is a great way to go. And yes, I'm burning them for several people. Today, tomorrow. I'm sort of circumventing the new moon situation because I have too many people that are needing emergency funds right this red hot second. I'm actually going to start burning again on Friday for more for people. Now, I have lists going. I have a nice little whiteboard over here. Thank you, Amazon. I have a nice little whiteboard over here that I have lists going for prayers and clearings and whatever I need to be doing for people. So if you need to be on that list, this is where you can reach me. Tell me what you need. I will add you to the list. I will also check in with you because this is what I've been doing lately is I've been checking in with people that are on the list right before the new moon, right before the full moon to see if there's something I need to tweak for them in this. In the lighting candles, in the prayers, whatever. Is there something do we need to go in a different direction? Or are you all good? So keep that in mind. All right. So again, this is where you can reach me right here. Now, I want to talk about manifesting with some water. I've talked about this before. This is not a new one, but it's a real good one. It is. I love it. I'm adding a tiny twist, okay? So, the tiny twist that I'm adding is this wonderful thing called a blue square. Now, I looked, you know how I am, love some research, love that. So I looked all over the internet, and there's one place that I found that like stood out to me more than others, but you do you. I need you to do your own research and you look for things that resonate with you. The place that I found is called smudgemetaphysical.com. Okay? smudgemetaphysical.com. They have, it's called Witch of Walkerville Bluing Squares. Now, I just went and bought a bluing square from Phoenix and Dragon, which is here in Atlanta. And this is what I got. Okay? This is, and I'm going to open it up because I want you guys to see. But it's messy. It's real messy. So this bluing square, I want you to see how bright this is. Now, there's a reason why I wore this bright blue shirt tonight. You see that? That's how bright blue that is. I wore this bright blue shirt even though I spilled water all over it earlier. We're not going to talk about that right now. And you can see it on the shirt where I spilled the water. But we're not going to talk about that right now. Yeah. We are going to talk about this wonderful bluing stuff. All right. So it used to be used for like washing clothes and things and cleaning, but it has some wonderful, wonderful metaphysical properties. So these properties are really pretty amazing. God, I need my glasses. Where are they? Oh. All right. So they're used to draw fast luck. All right. Which is what drew me to it. So this bluing square is used to draw fast luck, protect your home, and keep nightmares away. Enhancing spiritual energy, purification, and divination. I'm reading straight from this website. Again, it is called smudgemetaphysical.com. I like to look at new places and I like to bring in some new, some new stuff when I can. Okay, so we've got smudgemetaphysical.com. The bluing, again, this is great if you have troublesome spirits or you're down on your luck. Now, I want to say this as many times as possible. Do not ingest this. Do not put this in your body, okay? This is not candy. This is not something that you are supposed to ingest, okay? No. That's not what we do with this, okay? That is not what we do with the bluing square. We're not doing that. So what we can do is we can, instead of ingesting it, because we're not, right? This is not edible. This is not something that we eat. This is something that we can wash our floors with. This is something that we can put in, like, on the outside of a vessel. I am actually going to put it on the paper that I'm going to put underneath these two particular candles. I'm going to put the bluing square, I'm going to rub it all over the paper that I'm putting underneath these candles. So there's that. I'm also going to show you that's what I'm going to do with this water too, because we want to draw in the luck. We want to bring in that fast luck with this bluing square, okay? Because this retrograde stuff is kind of crazy. It really is. And having Saturn conjunct Neptune, it just doesn't happen that often. It doesn't. Because Saturn changes signs every 2 to 2.5 years. Neptune changes signs every 14 years. So it takes a minute for this to happen. Do you see what I'm saying? Mercury, do you have to give yourself a bath right on screen? I mean, I appreciate you and I love you, but we don't need to bathe on screen, baby. Thank you. And that's Mercury. She's retrograde. Yeah, that's what we're going to say. All right, so I want to introduce you to these waters. Where's my thing? Okay, there we go. That's better. All right, so what we got here is jars. All right, now I drink out of these jars all the time. All right. I'm still working with this new overhead camera, so I'm sorry if it keeps like going in and out. Now, this is what the jar looks like that I'm talking about. This one happens to be full of water, so I'm not going to turn it over on its side. That's crazy. That would be a big mess. All right. So we've got two jars. Well, two water vessels, let's call it. All right. One is full of water and one is completely empty. Now, on the completely empty one, what we're going to do is write what it is that we want. Okay. And I'm putting this on here because I'm doing this for Mary. Come on. Thank you, baby. All right. So now I'm doing this for several people. Okay. So there's going to be a lot of different things on here. I'm going to put resolution of settlement. Okay. All right. Resolution of settlement. Then I'm going to put money owed arrives. Okay. I'm going to put scholarship, SCHL, scholar. I can't even like think of this. Accepted. Okay. I'm just using some examples. Let's just put dollar signs on here. Just for fun, let's just put lottery. And we're going to be specific, so we're going to put lottery jackpot. Okay? Fun. Oh, you know what? Let's add a peaceful yet fun vacation. Okay? All right. So now I've written all that on this jar. If you are using glasses and you do not want to write on the jar or on the glass with the Sharpie, that is absolutely fine. You don't have to. Write it on a piece of paper. Okay? Write your intentions. Can I spell? Apparently not. Intentions, or we're going to say wishes. But what we're really writing is on here, I have, ... Okay? So we're writing I have on here. So wishes are intentions, but what we're really writing on here is I have ... Okay? And then you can sit the glass right on top of that. All right? Now, on the full glass of water, you can write the universe, your creator, however it is that your belief system is, that's what you need to write on there, okay? Because that is what is giving to this. And a great thing to write on here is like, thank you. Gratitude always works, right? I know you can't see that, I'm sorry. You can write thank you. You can write thank you on your vessel, your jar, your glass, whatever. Again, if you do not want to write on your glass, you don't have to. You can write it on a piece of paper. So you write the universe, you write God, Buddha, your angels, whatever it is that you want to write, okay? Okay, so do you see what we're doing? Okay, now here's where I'm going to use the bluing. I tested this out, but not as much as I should have. It is messy. So we're going to get some blue on there, and blue is my lucky color. Red is my favorite color. Blue is my lucky color. So I'm just putting blue. You get the idea, right? Same over here. God, it's kind of like scratching a chalkboard. Oh, that's so much fun. Okay, so we're in. Now, what we're going to do is every day, and this is why I like to use the jars. First of all, I do drink out of these every day, just letting you know. But I like to use the jars because I can put little lids on them so my cats don't get in them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if y'all have cats, you know. So every day we're just going to take a little bit of this water. Mouse, come on. I get too many damn cats. I'm calling them the wrong name. Come on. Thank you, baby. So we're going to take a little bit of this water and we're going to pour it into here. Just a little bit, okay? Let's switch this for a second. See that? Just a little bit, okay? So we're adding a little bit from the universe into what we have. And we're going to be grateful. And we're going to say thank you. And we're going to every day just be grateful. And just say, I appreciate this. I appreciate you giving me peace in my life. I appreciate you giving me that scholarship that I've applied for. I appreciate you getting me into the school that I've applied for. I appreciate you bringing me the settlement that has been pending. I appreciate you bringing me the money that I'm owed. All of that you are going to pour into this jar every day, just a little bit at a time, okay? Now, we're going to do this until either you run out of water in the first jar, or we get to that full moon in Aquarius on August 9th. Yes, on August 9th. It would be great if we could get all the water poured over like just the day before. That'd be great. Or, a couple of days before, whatever. So every day, we're just going to take a little bit, right? And we're just going to pour it over. I have the money that's owed me, the scholarship, lottery jackpot, resolution of settlement, all of that, whatever it is that you're doing. And again, like I said, I'm doing this for a bunch of people, okay? So every day we're just going to pour this over. The reason why you really want to keep the water protected, all right, is because at the end of this, right before that full moon on the 9th, let's just say the 7th. Hey, that's my cousin's birthday. So let's just say we're going to do it on August 7th, all right? We're going to drink this water. Everything that we have transferred over to the jar of I have, we're going to consume it. We're going to drink it and we're going to receive it. Do you hear me? We're going to receive it. So I've done this same exact thing before on this show, but it was like 3 years ago, I think. Yeah, it was about 3 years ago. So we're going to drink this water when we get to August 7th. Okay? So starting this Friday, which is the 25th, we're going to start this on Friday the 25th, and we're going to drink the water on August 7th. So if you're using a small glass, please cover them. I mean, you don't know what's happening, like in your kitchen or in wherever you're leaving this, in your office, whatever. You don't know what's happening there at night. Let's just keep them covered, okay? Put some tinfoil over it, put some wax paper over it, whatever you got to do. But this is why I like to use the jars, because I can just lift the lids every day, pour it over. You see what I'm saying? All right, I'm going to switch back again. So every day, we're just going to pour from the universe to ourselves. You see how we're doing here? See? Then once we get to the end, and every day we're saying thank you, every day we're saying thank you, on August 7th, we're going to sit down and we're going to drink this whole thing with gratitude, and we're going to receive it. We're going to receive what the universe is offering us. Okay? I don't know what this is that you're going through. I don't know. Everybody's storm is a different thing. Some people are planning big events. Some people are working through some really hard times with relationships or with money or with their jobs or with business, whatever it is. I don't want to discount or negate or anything what you're going through, because it sucks. It does. But what we're going to do is we're going to find a way out of this. And this lovely little bluing square, which, by the way, I did not say the proper name for it. It is called an, I know I'm going to say this wrong, and okay, I'm not saying this right. It's an, I know, Mouse, I see you. I see you, baby. It's called an anil. Am I saying that right? And it's an anil. Is it on here? Where did I get that? I'm going to say it wrong. It looks very Greek to me. I don't know if it is. Anil azul. Anil azul. It's a blue square. Anil. Okay, I butcher everything that I say. So that's there. It is an indigo square. It is used for luck and for purification. But this is, I think that it's good luck because it attracts good luck in especially gambling or financial matters. Where did that come from? And you can actually carry the little square on you, like in its little wrapper. You can just carry that with you. Now, this is really fascinating, by the way, and you can buy these on Amazon if you want to. Just go to little blue square on Amazon. And on Amazon, you can buy these little blue squares and get 5 cubes or 5 pieces for $6.99. And you get free delivery with Prime. I know. You can buy 48 pieces for $17.99. You don't have to do that. But so it's the same thing. You can just put in bluing squares, anil, A-N-I-L, azul, A-Z-U-L. All right. The bluing square, I do think, is going to be, I mean, hey, we all need some luck right now. Okay. Mercury does not go direct until August 11th. I know I've already said that, but it bears repeating. On September 1st, Saturn goes back into Pisces. Neptune goes back into Pisces in October. So there's some crazy stuff happening. There really is. Just letting you know, you're not alone. But we do have a way out. Okay? And yes, I have not been streaming to Facebook. I'm not having a good relationship with Facebook right now. We're dealing with that. But that's okay. This is a great way to keep your focus. This is a fantastic way to keep your focus and manifest for a period of time from the new moon to the full moon. Even though the way the planets are lined up, the way everything is right now is it's not the best time to manifest. It truly isn't. However, when is the best time to manifest? When? So this is where we're at. Okay? I hope this works for you. I really do. it's a great way to keep your focus. It's a great way to keep your intention. It's a great way to use those Sharpies that I have to hide from my kids all the time. Yeah. By the way, last week I was able to get an extender for my office, which is why I'm able to come to you, live right now. So much for getting new internet during Mercury retrograde. Isn't that great? Who planned that shit? Oh, I didn't mean to say that. Who planned that? Shiza. Yeah. That's crazy. Hi, when will you meet your soulmate? Well, I don't know. If you want to meet your soulmate, then why don't you manifest this water? Yeah. And really, sometimes I feel like soulmates are overrated. I don't know. Who are you? Nim. Let's just see. I'll pull a card for you. That'll make me smile. Ooh, equal give and take. You got to invest in yourself. The Six of Pentacles is an equal give and take, but it's also investing in yourself. So look at that figure 8. You see that? You see it right behind there? That's the infinity symbol. It's an equal give and take, and you need to invest in yourself to meet your soulmate. Love yourself first. I know, I'm so much fun. Okay, I'm putting the bluing on the cards instead of the selenite to clear them. It's crazy, it's crazy. All right, so I think that's about it. I hope you guys are good. I'm so sorry. I know that a lot of you miss me on Facebook, but it's just not there for me. I probably need to post and remind y'all that I'm here on YouTube and not on Facebook anymore, but I'll be doing that shortly. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful night, and I really hope you enjoy this new moon in Leo that we have on Thursday that hits its peak at 3:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, that is correct. So on the 24th. But I mean, it's still a new moon. It's still new beginnings. It's still fresh. There's just a lot of other stuff going on in the chart, There's just a lot of other stuff going on astrologically. So, that being said, what is going on here? That being said, I hope you guys have a great week. And until we see each other again, get out there and make your magic. Bye.